So today, P. Sonnen says Henry Cejudo's information he received is not accurate. Sugar Shane Sean is just as popular as the UFC wants us to believe. What else did he say? He said the pay-per-view buys weren't just Sugar's fault. It's a two-way street. Aljamain has something to do with that. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's talk no hype talk right now. So is Sean Sugar Shane as popular as we believe him to be? Now you gotta ask yourself. Ask yourself if you ask your cousin, if you ask your neighbor, if you ask your coworker, anyone not in the know, anyone not in the MMA scene, the combat scene, will they know who this guy is? Can you show a picture of this guy and someone not in the combative, someone not in the know, not know who this person is? That's the question. Do your due diligence, take your time, go ask a question, and I can't say you can. You know what I mean? I don't think he's as big of a star as people believe. I think he is an amazing star, but I don't think he's on the same star as his star doesn't shine as bright as other professional athletes do. I think you put him and LeBron in the same room, it's not even on the same scale. I think if you put a lot of professional athletes on that's on the scene in the same scale, it's not in the same athlete. A few months ago, I remember check his Instagram. He posted on a story like the restaurant didn't let him in because he didn't have the right proper pair of shoes. I don't think they're gonna do that to Conor McGregor. I think Conor McGregor, if he's got the wrong shoes, they're letting Conor in. You know. Also, so back to P. Sonnen. P. Sonnen says, hold on, let me pull it up. P. Sonnen says, P. Sonnen says that it's a two-way street. He was a challenger. He was the B side of his last fight. It's Aljamain Sterling. He's the guy who should have brought in the numbers. He's the guy. He's the champion. He's the one with the belt. I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if the buys they got were substantial, 35,000 or wherever it was. I'm not a pay-per-view guy. I'm not a numbers guy, but I do know this. I know Conor versus Khabib did 2.4 million, and then so say if what P. Sonnen is saying is true, that it's not up to the challenger to bring in the pay-per-view buys. Why did Conor and Aldo do 1.2 million? And that's Conor's B side. Conor was maybe the interim champ at the time, maybe not, but I know he was the B side. I know Aldo was the actual champ at that time. So it leads me to believe, is he the the name we think he is, the name the company, the UFC wants us to believe how big this guy is. I know John's verse Gain, that did 1 million, and a lot of the new fans right now, they've never even seen John compete. You know, you gotta take that in consideration. A lot of these new guys that just got into the MMA world never seen John compete. John was on a hiatus for 3 years, I believe. Also, Izzy and Cannonier. Cannonier is a great competitor, great fighter. I think he's been in the top for a long time, been in the organization for a long time as well. But I don't think Cannonier is a household name, and that Izzy versus Cannonier is 600. And you can just Google this stuff. You know, do your own due diligence. Google this stuff. But now it leads me to the question, is Sean going to change? We know Sugar Sean is the sweet smoking, doing the crazy antics and getting 6'9" tattoos. But is a Fortune 500 company going to invest in that? Now, can you see a Fortune 500 company, suit and tie guy investing in an individual like that? Ask yourself that question. Is he going to change? I don't know. You see a lot of people change when they get the belt for the positive or the negative, but most of the time it comes with like they live a little more luxurious lifestyle. But I want to see if his fans are still going to stay loyal, because I bet Sean changes. I bet Sean changes. He's not as crazy and as he'll still have the hair. He'll still be him, of course. You know, he's still got to be that character. But I think he's going to change, and we'll see. All right, this is the last one for No Hype Talk. I'll see you guys soon.